what's the craziest autographed item that you ever signed?
Oof. I don't know. Nothing too crazy. I've been asked to sign certain areas on a t-shirt that I'd have to decline, but other than that, not too much.
People have asked me actually to sign game used socks before. It actually happened in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, my first year as a professional. There's one person there that's known to collect game used socks and have them autographed by the guy who's worn them.
People ask me to sign brand new shoes, Jordans, and phone.
People give me their phones to sign. That's kind of crazy, I feel like. Like, why do you want me to sign your phone?
Yeah, it's almost like, could you put my number in it instead?
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna do that.
Usually it's the kid or something. I make sure their parents are not, around and say it's okay or something like that, because, I know phones aren't cheap and they're probably not gonna want my autograph after a day or so. So I just want to make sure.
Probably a child. I signed like a young baby, probably a few months old, which I think a lot of people have done that, but for me it was shocking to be in those shoes,
Body parts of females. I'm not gonna go any much farther than that.
An arm, it's not an item, but just an arm. I mean, you're not gonna shower?
Like a little kid's forehead, maybe. At some charity event, they always like to ask you to sign their arm or their forehead or something like that. I was back in California. I remember he's like, "Can you sign my forehead?" I looked at his mother and she's like, "I got no control over this, so go for it."
I think I had an arm. I had obviously back. Guy was wearing a tank top and didn't have any more room left, but those had been the top two.
I signed a cowboy hat this offseason. We went to a rodeo and that's all they had. So I told the guy this will be a question that I get asked, and I'll make sure to say a cowboy hat.
I think I signed a car steering wheel once, which is pretty different. People, we have those fan meetings, and people come up with some of the crazy stuff. So it's like the winter warm-up and stuff. You never know what you're gonna get. I've signed a couple paper plates and stuff like that, but whatever anyone can grab a hold of, a couple dollar bills, gum wrappers and stuff like that.
People come up with things and you really, you're like, really? You want me to sign that? I was a kid, I was a fan at some point, and whatever I had in my hand, I would like them to sign it, whatever it was.